The message came in at 9:12 p.m., 3 hours after she said she'd just grabbed drinks with the girls. Sorry, lost track of time, don't wait up. Lost track. That phrase again. It used to mean something innocent, like getting caught in laughter or losing sense of time while painting. Now it meant someone else's hands, someone else's time. I stared at the candles. 3 of them, half melted. They'd burned too long, like me. The steak was cold. The wine glass still full. Her chair untouched. This was the 3rd time she'd stood me up. The 3rd time the excuse came too clean, too rehearsed. And when she finally walked through the door, perfume not hers, eyes glazed, smile tight, I didn't ask. I just said, "Long night?" She blinked. "Seriously? You're mad I forgot your birthday?" Her voice had that mocking lilt, half laughter, half guilt. I didn't answer right away. Just looked at her, really looked at her. At the faint smudge of lipstick that wasn't the color she owned. At the scent of something expensive, masculine, lingering on her wrist. "No," I said, "not mad." She laughed, relieved. Just reminded. The next morning I watched her pour coffee into my mug like nothing had happened. She hummed, off-key, the way she always did when she wanted to erase tension. She never realized how quiet my silence had become lately. I'd started measuring time differently. By lies, not hours. By glances, not days. It wasn't sudden, this unraveling. It had been slow, careful. First, her phone face down. Then, the late nights. Then, the over-explained weekends. She had a story for every absence, and I had the patience for every lie. When she left for work that morning, she kissed my cheek. It felt like static, empty, artificial. I opened her laptop. The one she thought she'd hidden well behind work files. Emails. Deleted, but not gone. A name. Ethan. Lunch meetings. Late-night presentations. A hotel booking. My birthday night. I stared at the screen, not breathing. It's strange how betrayal doesn't scream. It whispers. Soft, precise, surgical. And I didn't rage, didn't throw the mug, didn't cry. I just bookmarked the email and wrote one note in my phone. Calendar update. Ethan's anniversary. The next few weeks I played my part. I became everything she needed me to be. Quiet, predictable, safe. She didn't notice my calm, didn't notice that my questions were bait, didn't notice that every "oh really?" was a net tightening around her throat. I watched patterns, her routes, her timings, her digital footprints. It wasn't hard. People who cheat always think they're smarter than the ones they're betraying, but they leave crumbs. Always. A hair tie in the car, a new playlist called Drive Home, receipts from restaurants I'd never been to. I saved them all. One night, I synced her phone to my desktop. Not to read messages, just to watch timestamps, patterns, durations, frequency. Data never lies. People do. She'd meet him twice a week, Thursdays and Saturdays. He drove a silver BMW, corporate type, married too, probably. That made it cleaner for both of them, 2 liars balancing each other's shame. I didn't confront her, not yet. I just smiled when she said she needed a night to clear her head. And when she left, I marked the time, 8:04 p.m. Then I opened my calendar, created a shared event titled Ethan's Birthday Dinner, 8:04 p.m., and invited her. When she saw it, she froze. I watched the flicker in her eyes. The moment comprehension sank its teeth in. "Why would you—" she started. I tilted my head. "Oh, you got the invite? Good. I wasn't sure which calendar you actually used these days." Her face drained of color. "What does that mean?" I just slid a printed sheet across the counter. Hotel receipts, timestamps, GPS logs. Evidence so clean it almost looked curated. Because it was. She looked at it all, hands trembling. Then at me. "I can," she whispered. "I know," I said. Calm, quiet, unmoved. I watched the panic build, the way her mind tried to reorder time, rewrite memory. There's something exquisite about the moment a liar realizes they've lost control of the narrative. The silence becomes confession. The air turns into judgment. She reached for my hand. I didn't move. I didn't mean for stop, I said. Just look at the calendar again. She picked up her phone, hands still shaking. The shared calendar was filled with new entries. First lie, April 6, team dinner. Second lie, May 2, sister's birthday. Third lie, my birthday, hotel reservation. Final reminder, you never forget what you destroy. Each one time-stamped, backed by her own location data. I'd synced everything. Emails, photos, messages. A perfect mirror of her deception. This isn't revenge, I said softly. It's documentation. She covered her mouth. Tears now, but they didn't reach me. I'd gone past that. You planned this? She choked. I nodded. Since the second time you stood me up. You see, I don't get angry anymore. I archive. She sobbed, and I just watched, detached, almost curious. Then I turned my phone toward her. See this? I asked. It's a shared update. Everyone on your contact list now has access to your work calendar. Her eyes widened. Realization turned her pale. Your boss, your sister, your mother, even Ethan's wife. A long pause. Only her breathing broke the silence, ragged, shallow. I stood, walked to the door. Consider this, I said, hand on the knob. You won't forget another date again. I didn't look back as I left, didn't wait for the screaming or the pleading or the sound of a life collapsing behind me. Some silences don't need witnesses. I drove. No destination, just forward. Past the street where we first kissed. Past the restaurant where she said, forever. Forever. Another word that had lost its meaning. The night air was sharp, clean, like the truth. People think revenge is loud, fiery, destructive. They're wrong. The real kind is quiet, surgical, precise. It doesn't burn, it erases. And as I deleted the last shared file from my phone, I felt the strange calm of someone who's finally done counting lies. The calendar was empty again. No reminders, no anniversaries, no birthdays. Just one note left at the bottom of the screen. Never forget what forgetting costs.